Clashers, what's going on? This is CCPlay here and welcome to this video. This video is going to be all about might, so tips, tricks, boosting techniques, all of the pros and cons of boosting might or not boosting might. If you guys hear some things that you already know, please keep listening because there may be some little tips and tricks that you haven't found out yet or that you do not know. So let's jump right into it. Firstly, what is might? I know that a lot of people, until way into the game, they don't really understand what might does for you. So might is a basic, I know it's not accurate, but it's a general kind of description of your ability within the game. So how, I don't want to say how good you are, but yeah, how far you've progressed in the game, let's say. Because I certainly know a lot of people who are much better at me at this game than I am and have much lower might than me. So why increase it and why not increase it? Increased might gives you an ability bonus in the arena, which is great because it means that all your attack and defense stats in the arena increase, which makes it easier to beat lower might description, which are these things here, lower might description opponents. You also get more quests as you increase your might, and you get a better chance of getting really good quests. I'm sorry that my quests aren't available to show you now what my quests are, but they are amazing. The rewards are really good. I'm getting loads and loads of experience now. I'm getting these books here. I'm getting 3 a day, which is 500,000 experience and so many shards in the quest board. It's really cool. So yeah, you'll also get these better rewards from certain quests, and you will get more merits and honor badges from hero expeditions. I think this is the #1 reason why I've been boosting my might, is because of the increased merits and honor badges. Because as we all know, it's very hard to get honor badges and merits in the game, especially with the evolution feature. We've now got all these artifacts which require us to get merits to level them up. So merits are becoming really important. So let's go over here. My guild, or one of the guys in my guild, Kenny, really nice guy. He's from Scotland in the UK, and he compiled, there's not many of us, but we got kind of a data sheet going of the experience we got, the honor badges and merits we got in Hero Expedition. So this is our Cape Town guild, Hero Expedition merits. So the merits we have are along the left hand side here. So going from 0 to 250, and whoop, dear, that's the next one, and the might is along the bottom here. So for example, Kenny Smurf down here, he has 20,000 might approximately and gets 25 merits. Now if you go all the way up to the top one here, Mr. Payne, at 155,000 mites, he's getting 150 merits. So he's getting 3 times the amount of merits in R1, so that's in basically tier 1 of the 10 hero expeditions. And as you can see, the higher might you are, the further this gap increases here. I don't know if you can see the little tab things with my fingers are, so you can see that there is a really good advantage to boosting your might. You can pause this, guys, I really don't mind. Just have a look at this data here, take a screenshot of it, whatever you want. It's really useful to kind of persuade you to boost your might. So there I was there when we did this data. I was around about 90,000 might, which was a long time ago. Okay, and there we go on to HB. Now this for low might players is a lot more important than merits, because you still need to upgrade your heroes. You need to upgrade your dupes, get your might up. And as you can see, there's even more of an increase. So Mr. Payne was getting an insane amount of HB per kind of tier in the Hero Expedition. So right down here at the bottom at 20,000 might, you were getting 500 HB at R1, and then at R10 it's 150,000 might, you're getting 7,000 HB for one run. Which is crazy. You're getting almost 100,000 HB just from doing hero expeditions, which is just really awesome. So yeah, guys, I hope that has persuaded you enough to boost your might. I mean, the rewards are amazing. Let me give you a couple of negative sides to boosting your might, okay? So the raids that you do will be harder. If you raise your might and your heroes are lagging, Mine are okay, mine are kind of in the middle ground, but your opponents are based on your might, so you will be facing harder opponents in the Lost Realm, in the arena, in basically anywhere in the game, in raids, you will be facing harder opponents with higher might. So if you don't want that, then get your hero levels up and then go for a big might boost. But really, it is so worth. So, I can't explain how much it's worth. So, benefits to not increasing your might. I have to say them because I've got to, say it from both sides of the coin. So, if you don't boost your might, raids are easier against other targets because your heroes will be higher levels than them. I, for a long time, was a believer of, low might is good, and I was wrong. I was so wrong. Your quests will be easier, much easier to complete as your might is lower, and also it's easier to get the daily rewards from collecting resources. So now I have to collect 3.8 million gold and 3.8 million mana in order to get these 20 gems, but it depends how much you like raiding. Okay, so enough of the pros and cons. Please just boost your might. It is amazing. If you're still watching, let's get in to the tips and tricks. I will leave, just as a heads up, I will leave a little thing in the description saying skip forward to 3 minutes 50 or however long I've been going. I think I've been going for 10 minutes. I'll leave a link so that you can get to this point if you just want to watch the tips and tricks, but you'll already have got to this point anyway. Okay, let's get into this. I am going to give you 7 tips and lots of little tricks in order to boost your might. Okay, number 1, you want to upgrade your buildings. Okay, so the first tip is upgrading your buildings. The max amount of might you can get from upgrading your buildings, so that's upgrading every building to the max level, is 5,056 might, which is a load of might for literally just upgrading buildings. I would advise getting builders. I mean, the 5th builder is really expensive, but getting 4 builders and keeping them constantly active is a really good start. And also, guys, I'd really recommend, when you can, upgrade your town hall. I haven't got enough gold storage at the moment, I need to work on that, but when you can, upgrade your town hall because you get more buildings, more towers, more walls, it's just better. Okay, number 2, upgrade your troops. Okay, so I hope you all know about this. It's in your training center. If you upgrade each one of these, it really doesn't cost that much in gold. You just go in, upgrade it, and it takes about 15 years to upgrade one. But if you upgrade all of your troops, you will get 6,280 might, which is, again, really easy might to get. Because occasionally, well, say in 8 days, I'll go, oh gosh, I've got another 300 might, just out of nowhere, just because I've been upgrading my troops, to no inconvenience at all. Okay, number 3 is another upgrading one. It is upgrading your magic spells. As you can see here, I've been upgrading all my spells as much as I can. I got a bit bored on Meteor and Disaster and a bit stuck on Ares Frenzy. But yeah, upgrade your spells because they will get you all maxed out 4,875 might. So already we're on 15,000-20,000 might just on upgrading buildings and troops and spells. Really not putting much effort in at all. Okay, number 4 and number 5 and number 6 and number 7 are all about heroes. Okay, so let's go into the hero order so I can talk you through what I'm going to be blabbering on about. So number 4 is upgrading talents. So your hero's talents are down here. So say Bulwark on Pumpkin Duke, Warwood on Spirit Mage. Your talents have a might associated to them. So 1 of 5 talent will give you 20 might, and a 5 of 5 talent will give you 100 might. So it goes up in 20 might. So an 8 of 8 talent would have 160 might, for example. So you get what I mean. So upgrade your talents, it'll give you a little bit extra might. It's not much, but trying to get higher level talents is the aim of the game really anyway. So just go for that, it gets you another 20 might. Okay, number 5 is upgrading their skill levels. So that's this one here. So 7, 8, 7, 6, blah blah blah. All of these are their skill levels. So level 1 skill level, or level 1 is nothing. Level 2 out of 10 skill level gives you 59 might, okay, which is really nothing. You can upgrade skill levels really easily by doing hibby monster sweeping or dungeon sweeping. You get a really steady flow of shards coming in. If you want to maximize your shards in the day, guys, I really recommend doing your dungeon refreshes whenever they refresh. So every hour and a quarter, or hour and 45 minutes I think, go in there and do 5 of the highest shard droppable dungeon you can. I use Ordinary Dungeon 840 because I think it's got the best drop rates and it really works for me. I never seem too short of shards. So yeah, 2 of 10 is 59 might and 10 of 10 is 527 might, which is crazy. So that's 500 might for every hero and you can have 70 heroes. This is how the guys at 280,000 might have so much might, because they are overwhelmed with shards because their might is so high. Okay, so we're now on to hero levels. So you probably guessed this and you've probably seen, as you've been upgrading your heroes, as your hero levels go up, the might increases likewise. I think the best way to level up all of your dupes, which is duplicate heroes, so all of the heroes that are the same as the ones you already have, this is basically a dupe hero. You can get dupe heroes through special hero cards, through rolling, through your daily, not your monthly druid. I have so many druids and loads of druid cards as well. And if you come across in your warehouse one of these cards here, I think I've got one of these cards here today. No, I haven't. If you come across a hero slot card, buy it. Please buy it, because it saves spending 50 gems to unlock a new hero slot. And I advise best way to get your might up is to fill these slots up to 69 out of 70 slots. The more heroes, the more might. Okay, so hero level also increases your might, and the best way to level up dupes is to pop them in your towers. If you find that you really want to focus on your main heroes, then take them out of your towers whilst you do heavy monsters. But the best way to level up low heroes is to put them in your towers, because they're not going to die and they're just going to get a share of all the experience you get in a heavy monster level. They will, however, not get experience in dungeons. Only the 5 or 6 heroes that you have on your bases will get experience from dungeons. Or if you've just got one hero, that one will get all the experience. Okay. We've done number 6, we are on to number 7, and this is the most important one, which is inscribing. Inscribing is such a good way to get your might up. I am always trying to inscribe where I can. So every hero is inscribed up to a certain level, so when you get to 80, it suddenly gets ludicrously expensive to upgrade your might. So that's 750,000 on mana and 100,000 blue crystals, and that's just insane when you're used to like 3,000, 4,000 blue crystals per inscription level. Best way to get your blue crystals, guys, is to go into your Lost Realm, do your refreshes every day, and upgrade your mines to the max level that you can. You can only upgrade them to whatever level your Lost Realm is. You can't go any higher than that, so just keep them topped up and keep on collecting them when they're full, because you are really going to need those blue crystals when you get this high in might. Okay, so inscriptions. Let me carry on with inscriptions. Basically, your inscription levels, as you probably found, everyone, are capped when your hero reaches a certain star level. So when a hero is at 6 stars, they are capped at inscription level 60. Now, in order to get to Emperor, which is the might title I am at, I had to get all of my purple dupes, which I have about 55-ish purple dupes. I had to get them all to 7 star and inscribe to level 80 at least. I managed to do some other stuff and get my buildings up, so I didn't inscribe everyone. I've got literally 2 left which I didn't inscribe up to 80. But yeah, get into your hero altar, upgrade everyone to 7 star and get your inscriptions to 80, because it's so worth it in the end. Anyway guys, I think that's it from this video. I don't want to overload you with too much information, but they are the tips you guys need to follow in order to boost your might. And please boost your might. It's awesome. The higher the might is, the easier the game gets, the more fun it is, the more better heroes you come across. It's just brilliant. Anyway guys, that's it from this video. Please drop a like and subscribe. Tell your friends about me, and I'd love to get some feedback on this might boosting video.